Hey everybody, I'm back and I'm going to bring back another series I used to do when I first started my channel called Spiderman Rants. And what I do with this particular series, I just pick a random topic that's something that's just been bothering me. And I guess you guessed it, I rant a little bit. So today I'm going to talk about why I absolutely refuse to purchase the new Star Wars Battlefront 2, I should say. It goes down to a couple of reasons. First reason is, well, it's the main point. Try and make this as short as possible. But I saw a video the other day. I'm not sure this is legit, but from what I saw, there are 4 out of the entire Star Wars galaxy. 4 maps for single player. And the developers at Celebration have been harping on how we're going to have a single player campaign and you're going to be able to actually do single player and you're going to have all these heroes from different eras. Basically 2 years, because there's nothing in 7. Episode 7 has nothing. So it doesn't even count. There's nothing. There's no Force users in episode 7 except for Kylo Ren and friggin' Super Chick, whatever her name is. 7 doesn't even count as far as I'm concerned. You tell me there's old Republic stuff in there, I'll get excited. But don't tell me it's going to be like 3 eras when there's really just 2. That's the first mistake, alright? There's nothing in 7. There's nothing. So, that's the first mistake. Second mistake is taking away basically some of the best parts of the last game, if anything, which was Walker Assault, Blast, Cargo. I didn't like the flying stuff, but it was alright, I guess. But yeah, taking that away, I don't see that anywhere on the description stuff. You take a Walker Assault, which is probably one of the coolest parts of the last game. Again, it was a pretty weak game overall. Outside of the graphics and the actual atmosphere, the game stinks. And from what I've seen in gameplay of this one, it's the same exact thing. I don't know much about EA games, but they don't seem to focus that much on story when they're making things. It's the same exact thing as Battlefield. Same exact thing with the Star Wars paint job. This is no different. It's going to fail, at least for me. I'm not going to buy this crap. I already went through this before. I spent $60 so I could get sniped as soon as I get loaded onto the screen. 4 maps. In the last game, you had to wait an entire year just to get single player campaign. Entire year to get single player when it should have been launched with the freaking game. Then you got those lame ass maps from Rogue Zero, the stupid beach from Gilligan's Island. And you got the freaking Death Star, which should have been part of the main game. And then all of a sudden you get Chewbacca added as a hero. By then I didn't care because I already spent $60 for this piece of crap, and now I'm just getting one of the cards that I wanted from the beginning. Why the hell couldn't Chewbacca be there from the start? Why have to wait a whole freaking year to get single player campaign? That's all I want to do is play single player. I don't like multiplayer. Not everybody that plays games wants to play with people online. That's not why I play games. I mean, it's my favorite game of all freaking time is probably Skyrim. Guess what Skyrim is? It's not a multiplayer game. It's a single player game. You run around and go adventuring and stuff. That's what I like to do. I do not like multiplayer. I do not want to buy a Star Wars game to play freaking multiplayer. I want to play all myself. Do what I want to do. Like in the original Battlefront 2. You do instant action, you pick your era, you pick your maps, all the maps you want to go on, space, ground, Clone Wars, Rebellion era, whichever one you want to do. Fly your ships onto the other ships and blow them up, land with a squad of troopers like you would in an actual space battle, not just flying around empty air like in the other one. It's horrible. It's terrible. I mean, the flight mechanics look like crap. The lightsaber mechanics look like crap. They don't look any better than this one, except for what I saw with Darth Maul, which is not a surprise. Of course, they're gonna make it look good. What is gonna happen when you're actually playing it? Is it gonna be that good, or is it gonna be all choppy and stuff like it was before? Just let me tell you, when I used to spawn as Luke in the new Battlefront game, I was down in a matter of what, minutes, maybe. Luke taken out by a couple of random troopers, down in a couple of minutes, versus someone with a blaster who somehow lasts 10 times longer, somehow. And I know it's a game, but like, come on. How the hell is Han Solo last longer than Skywalker on the battlefield? Doesn't make any sense. Boba Fett was overpowered, by the way. He's overrated at the same time. Horrible character, but overrated, and he's way overpowered. I still haven't seen Anakin in any of these clips or anything. The game comes out, what, November? Get on it, EA. I mean, like, if you're gonna sway someone, you gotta show more than just the same freaking characters. Stop showing Rey every 5 minutes, show me someone else. Like, Rey is not an interesting character. She's the definition of a blank slate. There's nothing to her. And once you wake up from the fog of nostalgia, you realize that Disney really has no true direction for Star Wars. It's sad, but it's true. And that's one of the points of this rant, which, again, I hope not making it too long. Just want to get this off my chest. I just have no particular faith in Star Wars material anymore. But yeah, another reason why I just can't stand the thought of even for buying this Battlefront game is because I've been playing a lot of Ghost Recon Wildlands recently, and it's giving me everything I want in a Star Wars game. So it's almost like I'm playing Star Wars without the lightsabers, which is fine. You don't always need to have lightsabers. Republic Commando is one of the best Star Wars games I've ever freaking played. Not one lightsaber in the game. Not one. You don't even need a lightsaber in Old Republic because you have the Force, but it's neither here nor there. Anyway, in Ghost Recon, you can fly a helicopter, you can drive a boat, you can infiltrate enemy camps and just destroy everything. You get to lead a squad of troopers. Basically, you're playing as a rebel yourself, and you get to destroy these factions that lead up to a main boss. It's like fighting the Empire. What do you know? I mean, if I can get that in a Star Wars game, I'll be good, man. That's what I want. I don't want this bland, just give me good graphics and no story crap. I just saw a clip from the supposed story campaign. And wait, don't tell me. She's going to defect by the end of the story. I already guessed the ending. It's so obvious what they're going to do. Unless she gets killed or something. It's like, oh, gee. It's not new. Didn't we see that in 7 with that Finn guy? All of a sudden waking up from his brainwashing, deciding to defect after apparently being programmed from the time he was born, which I find to be highly unlikely. Which means his mother was programmed or something. I don't know. Nothing that really makes any sense. The more I think about it, I just try to put it on my mind. Just, yeah, but yeah. Battlefront 2 does not look good at all. If anything, it has a pretty cover, but inside it's gonna be a mess, like the last one. So, in summary, yeah, as long as EA has the rights to Star Wars games, you're never going to get anything good like Old Republic or Force Unleashed, which is sad. Those are the only games. Those are some of the best games I've ever played. Just to name a few. But yeah, I wish I was more excited, but I've already forgotten. Honestly, I just don't care anymore. Disney's already freaked up with the last two movies they made, with more on the way. Everything looks like trash. Apparently, there's going to be another trailer or something on the 9th. I don't watch football, so I could care less. Apparently, it's going to come on Monday Night Football or something. Again, I don't watch football, so I could care less. I don't care. Even then, it'll be on YouTube 10 minutes after it comes on. So if I stumble upon it, maybe I'll take a glimpse, but it's again unlikely because I'll probably be doing something else. It's not that hard to ignore something like that, you know? It's not hard to ignore a movie. People think just because, oh, you're a Star Wars fan, you'll watch it. Like, no, I won't. There's plenty of Star Wars things I've ignored. It's not that hard. You just need to have the strength to do it. And you just need to have the willpower to say, no, I'm going to start thinking with my wallet. I earned this money. I'm going to spend it the way I want to spend it. I'm not going to give Mickey Mouse more of my freaking hard-earned money so they can make remakes of the stuff I already own. I own the original trilogy. I own the prequel trilogy. I own the Clone Wars. I don't need to see remakes of those. One other terrible example of Star Wars stuff with Disney. Look at that garbage cartoon on Disney Channel. Rebellion or something. It's horrible. The main character's a dumbass. Freaking space lad. Only the kid needs is the freaking monkey in the carpet. And he's all set. Now you can tell looking at him that he's a freaking Disney merchandise character. That's all he is. But like they added Kylo Ren to the game. Like, oh look, Kylo Ren. Am I supposed to be surprised? Like, yeah, of course they're gonna add him now. Should have been the last one. How are you gonna have no Force Awakens content in that last game? But you got people from that garbage prequel Rogue Zero. Emo chick and the guy in the white jacket who had no personality whatsoever. She had no emotions. She's one of the worst characters I've ever seen in Star Wars since Jar Jar Binks. Which is probably is not saying much, but she's a horrible character. She really is. There's nothing to her. As a writer myself, I have this thing where I can just sense when someone's a good character or not, when they're written well. She's not written well at all. That's another discussion. But as far as Battlefront, yeah, I flat refuse to buy this. Chances are I won't even look at any more trailers. Again, I've already forgotten that this game is coming out. I just was thinking about it the other day, and I figured just get it off my chest, just to get it out there, I guess. I know other people out there feel the same way, so I'm not the only one. So now sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there to get other people to rally behind you. That's kind of what rebellion is. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm rebelling against Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2.